This is an America.gov podcast.
Hello everyone, my name's Elise Crane. I'm the Information Officer at the U.S. Mission Kampala. This is Rural Women's Empowerment Month, and our guest today is Josephine Okot, the founder and chief executive officer of Victoria Seeds, Uganda's leading seed house, started in 2004. Thank you so much for joining us today, Josephine.
Thank you for the invitation.
What inspired you to start Victoria Seeds, and what role did the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, play in launching your business?
Yeah, I was inspired when I saw a gap in the market, particularly because of the low productivity of the smallholder farmers, the bulk of which are women. They were only their yield potential was about only 1/3 of the research potential. In other words, really we were producing less food out of a unit area of land, and I was motivated to make a contribution and reverse this declining productivity by getting quality seed to these smallholder farmers so that they could really achieve their optimum yield potential and the country could be food secure.
And what challenges do women farmers specifically face in Uganda, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Yeah, actually, that was also one of my primary motivation. I noticed that they do produce they actually, first of all, make up over 77% of the smallholder farmers, and therefore produce 80% or more of the food that this country consumes. But when you observe closely, although they do most of the production, they lack control of productive household assets. That means if they cannot control the land or any other assets, then they cannot use it as collateral to either get credit for their inputs or credit for generating any kind of or use it to generate income. So it was a major challenge, but specific to our sector, we realized that we had to really work a way where they could, although they did not have access to resources, they could at least have access to quality input. So the role USAID played was primarily to assist us with bank guarantee to get us started, because access to finance was a challenge. And as we were growing as a company, especially when we moved to the post-conflict area of northern Uganda, they really played a key role in developing the capacity of the farmers in the north, and as of now, at least over 70% of the farmers in our supply chain are smallholder farmers from a post-conflict area, and they have now been trained to produce quality seed, so they get income because we engage them in contract seed production, and all that was possible with the support of LEAD project of USAID. They invested in the right sector, because without seed there is no next harvest. I always say what Africa needs is really trade and not aid. So they have facilitated us to get started, and now look, 7 years later, we are the leading seed house, and even when the LEAD project came, they found that they had a strong partner on the ground they could work with. To me, this is what I classify as sustainable development, a project that lives long beyond the initial support that was given by the American people.
Well, your success is truly inspiring. Thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Elise.
This is an America.gov podcast.